fine guitar made in the tradition of the pre-war Gibsons that Jackson specializes so well in. And this L-00 is a great model. And like Wayne Henderson said, Jackson's guitars are better than the Gibsons because they're made by hand by one guy, where in the Gibson factory could have been, who knows, 10 to 20 people working on one instrument in a assembly line. However, they did come out sounding real good and playing well and had the specs that this one has. And Jackson's gone and researched that, and that makes this a perfect replica. But because he's put his brain into every aspect of this guitar is special, and he understands exactly what's working to make it sound this way. And the coloring and all that is pretty much typical looking of Gibson's at that time, and a beautiful way Gibson worked out to do the sunbursting in various years and models. It's more or less of the amber part and more or less of the tobacco brown part. And the back and sides are a beautiful curly mahogany. I was sort of fooled thinking it was maybe maple, but I believe it's all curly mahogany with a grain in it. That's a beautiful grain too. So it's a nice thing to look at, just to see through the finish. He's got the nitrocellulose lacquer finish on it in many coats to give it kind of a protection and a real showcase. It's encased in this traditional factory finish that is really proven that it's a good a finish as it can be for this kind of an instrument. And other stuff you might not even realize. He's stuck with using Brazilian Rosewood for the bridge and the fingerboard and things that are kind of what Gibson would have normally had available to them at the time. So this guitar has just everything about it. Even the font that he put his name in is similar to the Gibson font, where they would put the Gibson or Gibson up there. It's just a good, almost like a parlor guitar, but you could be taking it out and playing in jams or with bands, and it really would hold its own. It's got great bass and treble, and I think just matter how you attack the guitar, you'd get more or less volume out of it. I'm kind of a hard player that has a kind of rhythm oriented, so I'm sort of honking on these bass notes a lot, and it's not rattling and doing anything. That makes me, I can play it however I want to, and it'd be fine. A light touch would be just as well as a heavier touch like I have. So yeah, it's just really a nice thing. I hope you'll take a chance on it.